Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness here on Thrilling Thursday here in Connecticut, man. And life is good. As usual in True Power Land, you got double C's. What else you need? Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. A KB spike in Florida, guys. I'm going to start beating you over the head with this. I absolutely am. This stuff works. After watching that documentary of Doc Severinsen, the emphasis that he put on overall fitness and strength of the core, 93 years old, man, guys, this is part of it. This is part of it. You need the rest, but this will actually help you even though you are not doing the rest, if you're doing another system. All right? Anyway, in keeping in the spirit, let me do 10 swings. Let me honk a little bit, and we'll get to it. Now, that hiss up at the top, that's not my big cockamamie idea. That is a kettlebell, completely 100% kettlebell technique. You go to any kettlebell class that knows what they're doing, each one of the people will be hissing at the top. That, folks, is a double C. All right, let me get to it. Anyway, just get out of the shower. My hair is askew. Anyway, with that said, kettlebell hair. You know, bad hair day, that's kettlebell hair. Anyway, again, I was jacked after seeing that documentary about Doc. I mean, and the emphasis he put on the physical culture, I mean, just wonderful, wonderful. Anyway, with that said, let me explain. The first time it really hit me that this is what we're doing. And I actually wrote this in an article for a major leading kettlebell magazine. As you know, I am a writer as well. And I was a health and fitness columnist for a major Connecticut newspaper for quite a period of time. And I enjoy writing articles, and I did actually write this article. I called it and it's in the book. It's in the book. KB's for double C's. Guys, do you really think that I'm trying to get rich at 10 bucks a book? I'm telling you guys, I'm doing this because it helps you. Okay? You buy a mouthpiece, I'll give you a free book. Anyway, with that said, so what happened was I was very, very interested in kettlebell training years ago to help my athletes. As I know, I work with a lot of athletes. Okay, very, very interested in it. And I got some videos, I got some books, and I got a couple kettlebells, and I started doing it. And I consider myself a pretty decent athlete and all this sort of stuff. And, but I was still getting aches and pains. Geez, a little tweak in my back, which I never have back problems. My shoulders also, yeah. So there was a tremendous teacher down the road for me, and turned out that we became quite close friends, sort of a mentor for me as far as the kettlebells is concerned. And she took one look at what I was doing and said, what the heck are you doing? Okay? Guys, you need a proper instructor to help you out. And that's all in the book. That's all in the book. Okay? So we'll leave that alone. But I noticed when I started doing it, especially on the deadlifts, that hiss at the top, and she insisted that I would hiss at the top of each movement. Okay? So I get it and I come home and I start doing some deadlifts on my own. Okay? Hissing at the top, and all of a sudden, like a light bulb. Okay? I literally almost dropped the thing on my foot. I couldn't believe what I was feeling. That sensation at the top of the kettlebell deadlift is what I'm feeling when I play a double C with the hiss. Now, as you know, the trumpet is the whole problem with teaching the trumpet. The problem now is that everything goes inside your mouth. The whole importance is inside the mouth, and we can't see it. Okay? If I could see what you're doing in your mouth, I'd have you playing double C's like that. Okay? Now, but this was it. So I immediately started with all my students. They got immediate spikes. Now these kids were coming over the house. They're mostly kids, and I was using my own kettlebells. Okay? Now, since that time I wrote the article, blah, 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 blah. I was doing it a lot when I first started this series. But most of the people weren't ready for it. They just weren't ready for it, so I put it on the back burner, and I started with SFE exercises. And the SFE exercises are in the back of this book as well, so you're getting both for the price of $10. Okay? But I always intersperse, not always, but ever since I started kettlebell, I always intersperse the kettlebell or the SFE into my practice session. I do the exact same thing with my pitchers. If they're doing batting practice or all this sort of stuff, or they're throwing on the side, whatever, yes, you throw 10, 15 pitches. Okay, do some kettlebell swings. Guys, strength, flexibility, endurance, immediate spike. Okay, now what was going down in Florida is I had this gentleman, very, very bright guy, very, very accomplished in his chosen field, and was struggling a little bit. I've been studying with me off and on. Now that's the problem, a big problem with the comeback players. They take a lesson, I don't see them for 6 weeks. It was good for a while, and then all right. But anyway, been struggling. And he happened to have a kettlebell in the house. I believe his wife did it or something like that. I said, you know what? Do this. Next lesson, we will go over it. We'll do some. Now, he's got a good high C in there. But he wants the double C. I'm telling you, I've been telling him for how can't. There's no reason you can't play the double C. Okay? Now, showed him how to do the deadlift, showed him how to do the two-handed swing, okay, which took 10, 15 minutes out of the lesson. Not even a big deal. Now, we finished with a G arpeggio. I was playing. Then we did only kettlebell, and we went back to the same G arpeggio. He sounded like a different player. The tone and power was twice as strong, twice as big, and he was doing no more physical work. By then, his high C's were flying out. He's still straining above the high C, but that will come. I'm telling you, man, hyperirradiation, it takes most of the strain off what you're doing. And the more you can play behind the horn, the more you can do that using your body as the instrument. And you train your body to have strength, flexibility, and endurance. Train your instrument to have strength, flexibility, and endurance. The better player you're going to be. We are the instrument. Make no bones about it. Now, the most important part, there's no question, is right up here. Okay? But, guys, you are just leaving double C's, tone, power, range, endurance right on the floor. In the closet, it doesn't even get to the floor because you are not incorporating these techniques. Guys, it's next level. I know it's different. Duh. Do you want to do the same thing over and over and over and get the same results? No, guys. This will help. And guys, I'm not getting rich. It's actually not even up on my website yet. The guy that does my website is going through some stuff. So just email me, PayPal me $10, and you'll have it today. Guys, I strongly suggest you do it. And you must take a couple lessons. What I have in the book is not good enough. Take a couple lessons with me. It took this gentleman 15 minutes, and I get him all, and he will have double C's. 15 minutes. The posture has to be a certain way, the technique has to be a certain way, or you're asking for sore backs and sore shoulders and all that sort of stuff. $20. And guys, that $20 is not going to last. The guys are starting to go back to work. And when I hear from my man Perico, we're back to work, it's up to 40. The big bucks I get, man. Anyway, keep that in mind. Guys, give it a shot. $10. Give it a shot. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. Love you all.